Shri Gurubhyo Namah Shri Ganeshaya Namah Mahasurashtra Gurjara Pradesha Madhyakasprusham Mahanadim Bhuvistitam Sudirghikam Sumangalam Pavitra Sajjalena Loga Vavanashinim Shivam Namamitam Sunarmadam Sada Sudheva Saukhyadam. In the Sandhyavandanam of Krishna Yajurveda, towards the end, there is a Pratah Shloka. Narmadayai Namah Pratah Narmadayai Namo Nishi Namostu Narmade Tubhyam Trahimam Vishasarpatah. Someone asked, we live in Bangalore, Karnataka. Kaveri is closer to us. Isn't it more appropriate to pray to Kaveri than Narmada? This takes us to the significance of the Shloka in Sandhyavandanam. The nether world, called Patala, has 7 levels: Atala, Vitala, Sutala, Talatala, Mahatala, Rasatala and Patala. Patala is where Nagas live. Once upon a time, Gandharvas called Mauneyas occupied Rasatala. They were 6 crores in number. Once they defeated the Nagas and took away all their precious gems. The Nagas approached Bhagavan Vishnu and complained. Bhagavan said, I will restore peace in your world. I will enter the body of Purukutsa and take these Gandharvas to task. Purukutsa was Narmada's father. She had become a river upon being cursed by a rishi. Nagas returned to Patala and asked Narmada to go and get her father. She persuaded Purukutsa to come to Rasatala. As he arrived, Bhagavan Vishnu entered his body and defeated the Gandharvas. The Nagas were given back their glory. The Naga chiefs blessed Narmada. Sagala Pannagadhipatayascha Narmadayai Varam Daduhu Yastenu Smarana Samedam Namagrahanam Karishyati Na Tasya Sarpa Vishabhayam Bhavishyati. One who remembers you taking your name, snakes will not harm him. Atraja Shloka. Narmadayai Namah Pratah Narmadayai Namo Nishi Namostu Narmade Tubhyam Trahimam Vishasarpatah. I am bowing before Narmada during the day and during the night. Protect me from poisonous snakes. Ityucharya Aharnisham Andhagara Pravesheva Sarpair na Dashyate Nachavi Kritanusparana Bhujo Vishamavi Bhuktam Upaghataya Bhavati. After chanting the shloka, even if you enter dark places, you will not be bitten by snakes. This is the significance of the shloka in Sandhyavandanam. In the earlier days, Sandhyavandanam was always performed at the river. The timing being sunrise and sunset, there was always fear from snakes in the darkness. Hence, the shloka is chanted. Kritanusmarana bhujo vishamabi bhuktam upaghataya bhavati. Even if you consume poison after chanting this shloka, nothing happens. This is from Vishnu Purana, 4th Amsha, 3rd chapter. The second part of this prayer refers to the Sarpa Yajna performed by Janamejaya. Mahabharata Adi Parva, chapter 58. Kadru and Vinata were both wives of Kashyapa Prajapati. Kadru was the mother of all the Nagas and Vinata was the mother of Garuda and Aruna. Kadru was always jealous of Vinata. She wanted to dominate over her. Once she said, we will take a bet. Whoever loses will become the slave of the other. Kadru asked what was the color of the divine horse Uchchaishravas. Vinata said white. Kadru said it is white, but the color of its tail is black. So they decided to go up in the sky the next day and check. In the meantime, Kadru asked her sons Nagas to go and attach themselves to the tail of Uchchaishravas so that it appeared black. Many of them refused to be part of this deception. So Kadru cursed them that their clan will perish. In fear, many of them went and attached themselves to the tail of Ucheshravas, and next day, when Kadru and Vinada went to check, the tail apparently looked black. Thus Vinada became Kadru's slave. When all this happened, Vasuki, king of Nagas, started making plans as to how to protect themselves from their own mother's curse. They were told that this was their destiny and a way of the Almighty to reduce the trouble to be caused by Nagas who would grow cruel and evil in future. The only way out is if a son can be born to Rishi Jaratkaru, then they can be saved. Jaratkaru was an ascetic. He did not want to marry. His ancestors told him to marry and have progeny so that they can attain mukti. He agreed, but put a strange condition. I will only marry a woman who has my own name. Vasuki had foreseen all this. He had already named his sister Jaratkaru. He offered Jaratkaru his sister's hand in marriage to Jaratkaru, the ascetic rishi. Astika was born to this couple. Raja Parikshit was Abhimanyu's son. He was cursed by a rishi that he would die of snake bite. In spite of taking the best of protection, Takshaka bit him and killed him. Parikshit's son Janamejaya bore deep grudge towards the Nagas. He wanted to avenge his father's death. He started a yajna called Sarpa Yajna, Sarpa Satra, to annihilate all the Nagas. The powerful mantras used in the Sarpa Yajna started dragging Nagas by thousands into the fire. Takshaka was being pulled into the fire. Indra tried to protect him. The Ritviks performing the yajna started dragging Indra also along with Takshaka into the Homagni. Indra abandoned Takshaka. By this time, Astika had already come to the Yajna Vedi. He surprised and pleased everyone with his knowledge. Janamejaya asked him to take a boon from him. Astika, with the power of his tapas, stopped Takshaka falling into the fire in mid-sky. Then Astika asked Janamejaya to honor the boon that Janamejaya had offered him. He wanted to have the yajna stopped. Janamejaya had no option but to abide by his promise. The Nagas were saved. They were pleased with their nephew and asked him to ask for any boon. Yo jaratkaruna jado jaratkaro mahayashaha astiga sarpasatrevaha pannaganyobhya rakshata. Astika, who was born in Jaratkaru by Jaratkaru, who saved you all in Sarpasatra, Sarpayajna, tam smarandam mahabhaga namam himsitum arhatha. Since I am remembering him, you can't harm me. This is addressed to the snakes. Sarpapa sarpa bhadrande gacha sarpa mahavisha. O sarpa, carrying great poison, you be careful, bhadram. Go away, apasarpa. Janamejasya yajnande astiga vajanam smara. Remember what Astika said at the end of Janamejaya's yajna. What was that? Sayam pradarye prasannatma rupa loge vipra manava vaparevi dharmakhyanam ye patheyurmamedam tesham yushmannaiva kinjit bhayam syat. This was the boon that Astika asked for. Whoever reads the story of how I saved you all by following the path of dharma morning and evening every day, they should have no fear of harm from you. This is the Astika Vajanam being referred to. Since I read the story of Astika and Sarpayajna every day morning and evening, I have no reason to fear you. Because I am protected by Astika's words, who had the power to hold the falling Takshaka in mid-sky against the power of mantras that already had killed thousands of Nagas and even made Indra abandon Takshaka, whom he was protecting. Now, remember his words and go away. What happens if you disobey? Astigasya vachashrutva yasarpo na nivartate shatadha bhidyade murdha shimsha vriksha phalam yatha. If the snake disobeys Astika's words, his head will break into 100 pieces like the fruit of a Shimsha Vriksha. Hari Om.